I did not plan to do this. I just got in and I need to eat food. I did have a hearty salad like maybe 5 hours ago. Then I had a candy bar and some stuff. But we're gonna take this off. This is the look I did down at the spit. Yeah, I am loving it. I am loving it. And I do always get compliments on my makeup, just my regular makeup. More so when I do looks like this. If I were not going to be wearing a hoodie or whatever else, I would have painted down my neck. But I did make sure I did my ears today. So I'm going to show you what we used, and then we're going to take all this off. And so what we used first was we used a lot of Mehron makeup, the cream makeup. We mixed these two to get the green. And each time I needed to mix more, I made more because the colors were always a little bit different, but it worked in my favor. And where it got, hey Janessa, listening and gaming. Okay, y'all just got in like less than 5 minutes ago. I did a short slash reel, posted on Instagram, and now we're here. Janessa, I did my first fork stash. I'm doing more and more things with forks. Oh my gosh, look at my shoulder from carrying that bag. And I have a mark on my arm too. My skin is so sensitive. So the greens are a mix of the yellow and blue. So we did that first. I looked at a Frankenstein picture. And so I was like, And it was very plain compared to this. He had a couple like forehead wrinkles, and he did have like a contour like here. And that was kind of it. And I think it might have been one on the chin, but that was kind of it. And y'all know this is really itchy. Like, y'all see this on my arm? Um, y'all know I always like to do more stuff. And so I did the green, and then I'm like, And so then I did a darker green. So I put more blue in the yellow and blue mix to do the darker green. And y'all, I didn't set it or anything, and I could feel that it is dry and cracking on my face. The theme was Monsters Ball, and so it plays in with the theme, like where it got dry or whatever it did. And so we're not a fresh, creature, okay? We've been around for a little bit. And so then I did the darker green lines, and then I was like, looking in my mirror, and I'm like, let's do some black. And so I said, you know what? We're going to do some yellow too. And so I had the palette that has the wells in it. And so I put black in one, yellow in another. And excuse me, what did I put in the other one? I think I put white in the other one. Or I did yellow and blue again for more green. And so then, we did the black lines on the face. And y'all know I like doing stuff asymmetrical. And so we did that. And then I'm looking in my mirror like, okay, what else can I do? Because I wanted it to pop. So I said, white might be too stark. I said, let's use yellow. So we did the yellow, put that in different places. And I was like, And so I'm looking at it like, what else can we do? I love your makeup or face paint. Thank you, Annette. I just got in. I did this earlier. So after I finish saying like what everything is, we're going to remove it. We're going to remove all of this stuff. So that's going to be interesting too. Thank you for being here. So I'm looking at it like, what else can I do? So I was like, I said a fork stash. And I did get forks earlier, plastic forks earlier, because something just told me I'm going to do something with forks. And what I was thinking was to do the fork hair. But then I'm like, that might be too much with this stuff up here. Hey, Dawn, I saw your message saying hi. I just got home less than 10 minutes ago. What is you supposed to be, girly? I'm whatever you say I am. That's my easiest answer. And so I mixed, first I did just black. Because I was going to do like you see. So at first I did black. Then I did the green and blue mix, which was greenish, and then I did the yellow. And it did crack some, and some did flake like in here. Hi, Elian. You tell me. I'm whatever you want me to be. So that's what we did. And then I'm like, thank you. Thank you, K New York. New York for life. I'm from New Jersey, so we're almost neighbors. And so then I was like, And I still had not done the eyes. And I did put green in the brows. And then I put the black paint, um, the Mehron black cream makeup. I put that in the brows. And I didn't put anything on my lids or under here. And you see I put some of the yellow up here and here and here and over there. So I did have out the collodion, the rigid collodion, because I wanted to use this with this coagulated blood. Hey Radish, hi John, hi Big Soap. And so, but I'm like, that's team too much, because y'all know I wanted to make scars, and I'm just like, okay, let me just practice a little restraint. Janet would be proud of me. And y'all know what's so cool too, because y'all know I have the Mehron towels, a lot of Mehron stuff, and quite a few people was like, oh, I love Mehron. Hi Michael, hey Grace. Quite a few people was like, oh, I love Mehron. That's one of my favorite brands. And I remember telling y'all before that I was surprised that people knew Mehron. People knew Mehron. They was like, you got some nice stuff. And so that's mostly what we used. And so for the eyes, for the second time, my first time actually using it, the first time I just tried it. This is what I took for me. I was going to do regular makeup. Let me see that. Let me see how that turned out. So what did and these are the brushes I used. We only use 4 brushes, and all of them are Real Techniques. One is the 200, and 3 are the 210s that we use for the cream makeup. So I need to wash these. Y'all took like stuff to do a whole face, like a whole regular face. I did put NYX Vivid Rich Mechanical Liner Smoke and Topaz on my inner rims and lower lash line, and I brung it down a little bit far to smoke this out here, because I wasn't sure at that point what I was going to do like for the eye look, because this you saw my skin and this you saw my skin. And I even took a sponge. I even took a powder puff. I have everything in here. So the first thing I did put primer on my lids. I took that, used that. This is going to stay in here and I'll put it back later. And then this is what a friend of mine had gave me. Michael got dibs. No, John, I don't have on any makeup. Do you believe that? Wow. Hey, Mike. I always know late night lives are going to be. So remember this from a while ago, y'all? This was maybe like 2 years ago. Someone gave me this. The brand is Makeup a Murder. And this says cause of death. And on the, is that the shade? I think that's the shade name. And the PAO was like 2 years. So I opened this November 2024. So I've had this for a year. So I finally used it. So I put the primer on. And I did one eye at a time because I didn't remember from when I tried it. And I just love how it looks like a knife. Like, this is just freaking awesome, right? And so I primed one eye. Well, actually, I primed both eyes. And this is like a liquid eyeshadow. And y'all know I really don't use those. And so I just put it on one eye. And I took one of the 220 brushes, blended it out. Y'all, it was beautiful. I was like, oh. So then I put it on the other eye, blended it out. And I took my Urban Decay Naked palette. And I used the black shadow in there, the one with shimmer. And I put that all over. My favorite makeup product. All of them? It's hard to say. Oh my gosh, thanks, Kit. So I put that on because I didn't know if this was going to crease or whatever. So I put that black shimmer from Urban Decay Naked palette on. And I put it under here as well. I did put primer under here first, and then I put that shadow under here. And then I was looking at it like, I do like their House Labs blushes, and the majority of stuff I have, I love. So it's hard to say like what one product do I love, because I actually love, I would say, a good 85% of what I have. Hey, Haywood, you caught me at my finest. How you doing this morning now? I forget where you are, but it's like 12:30 in the morning here. And so, and then, did I put a brown on? No. I did not put a brown on. So then I went in with, because I took this to use to do a regular look. Y'all see this ain't regular. And this is Notoriously Morbid Rusted Essence Volume 2. And we took this green and put that over that black shadow. And also, whatever was on the brush, I put like right here too, because this has started fading fairly quickly. Excuse me. And this mark right here and this mark right there is from my glasses. But I also put whatever was left on the brush on here. So then I'm looking like, what I'm gonna do? So I put on the Lancome Souls Boost XL primer. I put this on Tower 28, that gray sipping on lower lash line. No, not my lower lash line, my lower lashes. And I put the Beyond Mascara from City Beauty on my top lashes. And then I'm like, what kind of lip I'm gonna do? Y'all know. Caviar from, this ain't even that. Caviar from MAC. And I did line my lips with a NYX black lip liner called Alien. So I lined my lips with that and I put this on and I overlined a little bit. And you can still see my skin because I didn't want to get too close to my lips with the green because that oil-based palette, no. It was that orange neon pink from Blue Squid that when I washed my face off and I put on my skincare, everywhere that orange was burning. And because I did have some orange along my lip line, my lip line was getting cracked, and I'm just like, and it was painful. And so I didn't want to get too close to the lips. So if you can tell, this color is different than this color here. So after I put this on, I said, we got to do some more because we got to cover that up. So we took that same shade and we tapped that on the lips. Y'all, that is so pretty. And I took more on the brush, on the tip of the brush, and I just brushed along the top of my lip line and like down here just to fill in the spaces. And I like how that turned out because it does look like, you know, it looks consistent as far as having makeup on my face. And so I was really glad how that came out. And I am really glad that I did actually finally use this because I tried it when she first gave it to me and that was it. And I said, you know what? We doing new things. We just going to do it. And I really liked how it was. It went on very easy. It blended very easily. And putting shadow on top of it was not a problem. I was just like, okay, so y'all going to see me using this from Makeup a Murder. Makeup a Murder is the brand, and the shade is Cause of Death. And I just love that it looks like a knife. And I don't know if you can see the ridges over here. I don't think so because of the glare. Maybe you can see the ridges, not this plastic part, but the black part. That is so hard to see, but I think this is just so freaking cool. I forget where she got it from. She either saw it on, I think she might have saw it on TikTok or Instagram. And so that's what we did. And y'all, it is just amazing. And a lot of working at events is networking and meeting people and people coming up and asking questions. And then we're talking about our love of Mehron products. And it was just amazing. And so, yeah, really, it was really cool. So we're going to take all this off. Y'all see I'm stuttering. And someone asked me about saying that they wanted to do contouring, but they weren't sure what to do. And so they had purchased, I was gonna say gotten, but they purchased the temporary tattoos. And I do have a packet. But they're different than the one that she had on. So I purchased a packet of scars. And so each one is different. There's a lot in here. It says 30 pieces, but each one is different. And I never even used that yet. And so if anybody is watching from the space, thank you for being here. Because quite a few people do watch me from the space, and I'm like, that is so freaking cool. But it is just so much fun, and even just, you know, networking, talking to people, meeting people, and, you know, sharing your love of makeup and sharing the love of where we are. For, you know, y'all know the stuff I do. So my normal routine is Neutrogena wipes and Skindinavia, the makeup remover spray. This has, and it says with vitamin E, fine mist. I love this stuff. It says just spray once or twice on your face. For best results with eyes closed, spray directly onto the targeted area. Allow to sit for 3 to 5 seconds. Use a cotton pad or cloth to gently wipe away makeup from eyes, lips, and face. What I usually do is, and it's not necessary, but I'll take out a Neutrogena wipe and I'll spray this once. I'll open up the wipe and spray it once with this, which is not necessary because then I do spray this on my face like 3, 4 times and then I go in with the wipe and take everything off. We're going to do something different today. Because y'all may remember Garnier sent me this, and I still have like this one, and I think I have another one of these in my linen closet. So let's just use this one because it's bigger. Let's just try and use that sucker up. But we're going to see. We're going to see. And I do have their pad here. I don't want to use it. The other two, I put a picture on my community tab. They stained horribly, and I threw them away because I'm like, this looks disgusting. But Grace washes hers by hand. They come clean. When I washed this by hand, it did come clean. But I'm like, my go-tos are either these gray ones, if I'm not using the wipes, or I did purchase some black ones. Because then even if it all doesn't come out, it won't look like how these look. Cause it was just like, what? I do curse sometimes, y'all. I was getting ready to curse. It was just like, and it did say you can hand wash them, and then once a week put them in the washing machine. I put them in the washing machine. They came out. Yeah, I put a before and after picture. I was like, excuse me. I do have cotton rounds here as well. We're gonna see what this do. So we're going to do one side with this. So this will be either a testament or not of how this works, because this is a lot of stuff on my face. Cream makeup, primer, and I forgot to prime my face, y'all, before I put this paint on. So we have on cream makeup, eye primer, eyeshadow, a liquid lipstick, and shadow on top of that. And I gotta make sure I do my ears. And I always think of Skinny Queen when I have makeup on my ears, because she'll say, don't forget to do the ears first. No, she didn't say that. She said, don't forget to do the ears. And so I do always do my ears first, just so I don't forget to do the ears. But we're just going to see what this does. We're just going to just run it down one side of the face. And then we're going to take a Neutrogena wipe, like I usually do. And I'm not even going to spray it. I'm going to spray my face and see what happens with that. So we're going to see Neutrogena versus Skindinavia. And y'all know I love this Skindinavia. And then we're just going to do my regular thing and take this off, because this is a lot. Yeah, I'm making all sorts of noises. So I am, and this is quite saturated, but not all the way through. And it does hold the fluid, which is good. It's not just a flat piece of material, cloth, whatever you want to call it. And I do have a cloth on my station. So this is very much saturated. Very much saturated. So we're going to close that up, put that back. Thank y'all for being here, because I'm like, I don't know who's going to be here. So I'm going to just pop on and take this off. So we're just going to hold it. And then... and I think you are supposed to hold it for a couple seconds. Yeah. Yeah. When I do these at home in the future, you don't hold yours, Grace? But even with holding it, it still left a lot up there. Y'all, and this cream paint, it gets dry. Like, it feels like it's cracking. But also, Grace, you're not using cream makeup, are you? Like, this is the whole new thing. And even in my brows, it's just because it's hair. Yeah, this, and I would have to work anyway, because I have like 2 different colors in my brow. Getting in this corner right here. Thank y'all for being here. I'm like, I don't know who gonna pop in, but I said, I'm gonna just, if I'm gonna remove it, somebody gonna watch me. I said, this will be content. I was reading one of Janessa's, and this is why I always end up going in with a Neutrogena wipe, is because I got liner on my inner rims, and I did take it off with one of these before, but I was feeling lint in my eyes, in my eyeball, on my eyeballs. I don't have any cleansing balms because I always still end up needing to use a wipe. So that, for me, cleansing balms would just be like one more thing. And after I take all this off, I double cleanse my face. And so that would just be something else. So it's quicker for me just to use the wipe and to use the Skindinavia makeup removal spray than to cleanse my face, then have to use a Neutrogena wipe, and then wash my face. So it's just more, yeah, they didn't send me the balm, and I'm not going to buy it. If they sent it, I would use it. But it would just be like one extra step. Because I use the wipe, spray my face, take that off, and then the makeup comes off, and then I wash my face, and I do a double cleanse. So if I cleanse with a balm, I would still need to use a wipe, and then of course still wash my face. So I'm just like, streamline the process. This did really good though. I'm gonna hand wash this, which grates my nerves because these just go in the washing machine, and I have so many of them. I'll wait till it's like a bunch, and I put them inside of a lingerie bag and put them in the washing machine, and put them in the dryer, and that's it. But and some of this paint did flake on my station here. I can't. But it did take. I still see yellow right here. I see residual because I'm seeing yellow patches depending on the light, like right here. This is a lot of stuff though, I will say that. This is a lot of stuff on my hair. Because as far as the green and, no, the blue and yellow to make the green, I did like 3 layers on my face. So when I say it's a lot of stuff on my face, it's a lot of stuff on my face. Yeah, I'm still seeing some yellow. And even though we just went over those same areas, some people don't wash their face after they take their makeup off. And I'm like, my skin ain't set up like that. They have a yellow and a green. I use the green. I ain't buying it. They send it to me, I'll use it. But because like I said, it would just be more steps for me than what I normally do. Spray my face, use the wipe, that's it. And then wash my face twice. You still awake, Skinny Queen? I did take pictures of my look before, while I was there. Oh, and there's red right here. Oh, red right here. I still see, maybe it's reflecting because I'm still seeing like yellow along here. But let's do this other side. I'm disgusted. I'm one of them people. I'm just like, and some of the cream paint flakes, so that's what I'm trying to pick up, and I know I could do that later, so let me just do that later. And it's like on my fingers, which happens. I have to use so many products because of my acne. I didn't know you were nocturnal. I am too. Or are you just saying that? Because sometimes you say stuff and you be like, I was joking. Why wouldn't I look big? What's happening? This one eye, my eyes are not symmetrical anyway. So I think I was trying to squint, but one eye squinted and one didn't. What happened to the skin? I was attacked by a green monster. We're gonna open up the wipe. We're just gonna spray this. we're going to wipe and we're going to see what it do. Ooh, y'all look at this cream paint. It's just like Flake City. But it's flaking because it's dry. Because all this stuff. Let me know, because to me it feels like this is easier. Like it's, oh my gosh, this is flaking all over my clothes. Let me lean over this Asian. Does this look easier to y'all? Because to me it seems like it's easier than this side. But then we do have two remover things. The Neutrogena wipes are makeup removers, and then we have that spray. So we have like two makeup remover things going on over here. Hey, Mary. I'm not sure because I don't know when I'll wash my face, because that other that neon paint I used, I had orange on the perimeter of my face, and when I washed my face, yeah, I did this ear when we did this side with the Garnier, and when I washed my face, where the orange was and along here, it felt weird. And then when I put my skincare on, it was burning, like my face was on fire. I was like, oh goodness. And the thing is, it says do a patch test. I didn't do a patch test. But is it me, or does this side seem easier, that it came off easier? Because to me it seems like it's easier, but I could be biased. So that's why I'm asking what y'all think. Hey, I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I just put that there. I need another wipe. But let me know if it seemed easier to y'all on this side. Mary says yes. It seemed easier to me, but I thought I was biased because this is my usual routine, except usually I do sprayed cloth still, but I didn't even spray it this time. Just sprayed my face. And because this is so much, y'all, this I got like cream makeup flakes on my clothes. Oh, it's like mustard. It's like I don't want to touch anything. All right, we're going to take out another wipe. And usually I only need one wipe, but usually I don't have like 3 layers of cream paint on my face either. So if anybody is curious about, and I need to put the title, Removing Cream Makeup, so that if somebody is curious about it or has questions about it, they can just watch the video to see. And this, y'all, my skin always feels really good. I'm gonna wash. I need to cut my hair. But when this happens, when I wash my face at the sink, I just also wash like all of this to get all of that off. One of the joys of having a low maintenance haircut is that it doesn't matter if I get paint in my hair. Well, I should say makeup paint. I cut it every 3 weeks. The 16th will be the 3rd week since the last time I cut it. I don't like it when I could pinch it. And so that's when I'm like, okay, I need to cut it. Or like the sides, it'll be a few hairs that come over my ears. Like right now, how that came over my ears. That's why I'm like, I need to cut it. But I know it's short. You like, cut what? You trying to be bald? No, I'm not trying to be bald. Yeah, this is still looking green though. But then by the time I double cleanse twice. Oh, and I got to get in my nostrils too. No, I'm not picking my nose. Hey, Ellen, weren't you in one of my other lives? Because your name looks familiar. You feel like you missed the whole process, and I never do, so I fear I'm joining. I didn't do the look, if that's what you think you're missing. I came here with the look already done. I did the look earlier today. So if that's what you think you're missing, you did not miss it. This was just me saying what I used and the removal process. Yeah, I'm going to change the title. You look, I thought so. Because your name looked familiar. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate you. And my lower lash line. I do have mascara on too. But lower lash line, my inner rim. This is why I always end up using a cloth to do my inner rims. My inner rim up top. And you can see the dark brown. and the black. The mascara on the top is black. The eyeliner was dark brown. And the liner that was on my lower lash line was dark brown. Then I'll just very gently like pinch my lashes to see if anything black or brown comes off, and it didn't. So that tells me that that's removed. It may look like I'm being rough, and maybe I am. I don't know. I do have sensitive skin. And so that's why some parts of my face are starting to look red, because I'm rubbing. And that's usual. When I do wear makeup, my first cleanser I use is an Olay cleanser, and it's a gentle exfoliant, because it's like whatever is possibly left, I want to make sure all of that is out of my skin. And then my second cleanser is just a regular facial cleanser. And then I do all the serums, moisturizers, yada, 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 all of that stuff. So this is me doing my inner and my lashes from the bottom up. Because when we did this, it was from the top. And there is nothing there except yellow. So my face, the blushers say the makeup is done. Just like that, boom, we're back to our bare face. Yep, this is me, y'all. 55 years old. Thank you. I know I look amazing. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my gosh, my born day is coming up, y'all. I am almost 56. I feel like it's something in my eye. Sometimes there is something in my eye. Sometimes with the liner or mascara, will get in my eyes. But actually what I see, but it is liner. I thought it was an eyelash, but it was something in my eye. Excuse me if this freaks y'all out. Because sometimes the liner or the mascara will end up in my eye. So this is it, y'all. This is what I do. So I think it's safe to say the Neutrogena wipes with the spray is going to still be my go-to, because it did feel like a lot easier than this. This I do have in my kit, and I use it for if I need a quick cleanup or if I want to sharpen up a line. And so I'll just take a pointed Q-tip and just stick it in and push this up, and that'll push the product into the pointed Q-tip, and then I'll just do whatever. So I do use it, but for removing makeup, for me, right here, Neutrogena wipes, Skindinavia, the makeup remover spray with vitamin E. And I can say, this right here, my skin just feels so good. It feels soft. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel irritated. None of that. And what I'm noticing too, y'all, how this is red right here, it's not red right here. Hey, my little great and heavy hat friend, hanging out with Kim. I'm noticing this is not red where this one is, and I had painted on that same color here too, but I do notice there's redness here and like a little bit here. And there's redness here. So it was the same color paints all over, so I don't know. But that'll be it, y'all, for this live. Thank you for being here to... Oh, I didn't mean to flash off. I did. I'm trying to like flick this on top of this cloth on my... I didn't flash off, did I? I was trying to flake on top of this cloth. I got flakes all over my pants. Please say I didn't flash off. Ah, yeah, Kim likes my shoulders. Ooh. Kim, carrying that heavy bag up here. Look what it did. Because y'all know my skin is sensitive. And I had a bag hanging off my arm. So y'all, so I am going to put on some, what is that? Hydrocortisone cream. My skin is just so freaking sensitive. But yeah, Kim, look at that. And it was only coming up 3 flights of stairs. Y'all, was so tired and my hip was hurting. So I was doing one step at a time like an old person. Carrying that heavy stuff. So we're going to go and I'm going to finish cleaning up. I am going to hand wash this. And y'all can tell I don't want to. But we're going to do that. Wash this, wash my hands, wash my face, wash the front, wash all of this in my hair. And don't say that, Kim. You're going to get me banned or whatever. But seriously, y'all, I didn't flash y'all when I was flicking my shirt, did I? If I did, I'm sorry. If y'all liked it, um, super chat me. So we're gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna do my double cleanse and fix something to eat. Kim, if you don't know about one of my other channels. You don't know about the other channel I have that I haven't posted on in years. That's an understatement. No, I'm saying they like it. Super chat. What if I did flash? But I really didn't mean to. If I did, I do apologize. Yes, your request is next week. Oh, okay. Yeah. And I saw something tonight. I was like, oh, that's my first time seeing that. Wow. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm still seeing new things. Hey, Brianna. So we're going to wrap up, y'all. Thank you for being here to see the removal. And even though it was a lot, like it was not like a tedious or a time-intensive process, which is great because it was a tedious process doing the look. I appreciate y'all keeping me company doing this. I'm going to go do my double cleanse, fix something to eat, and also wash all along here. Wash my ears again, make sure ain't no green hiding in there somewhere. Let me see something real quick. Do I got green in my ears? I'm just kind of doing like right here, this part, inside this part. Look, that was green. I'm just rubbing this side here. I'm not like digging in my ear. Okay, just a little bit of green. Yeah, every time I do my ears, Skinny Queen, I think about that time you were like, don't forget your ears. Okay, this side didn't have any green. So I'm just rubbing like right inside this part. Okay, no green. All right, we're going to go, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brianna. If you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I do looks. I do all sort of stuff. Yeah, it does. It does. At least my eyes don't look like that. It looks weird, though, which is probably mean to say. When people's eyes are yellow, because I'll just be like, ooh. But yeah. So we're not tonight, Skinny Queen. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah. So if you are new here and you enjoyed this, thank you, number one, for being here. That would have been a good Halloween makeup. The event that I was at, the theme was Monsters Ball, and so that's why I did that. And a lot of people do come dressed up. They do come with makeup on, and I'd be like, I love your makeup, but you should have let me do that. And they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'll be like, okay, the next time, no, right? And they'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, they lying. But thank you, Christine. So go ahead and subscribe because I do regular makeup. And these are what I call, this is what I would call a troll plate look because I call my channel the Crazy Troll Nation. And so sometimes we'll just come on here and just play in makeup, do a look just for fun. And this is red too. Y'all, let me go wash my face. Why is this side more red though than this side? It might have been all the rubbing with this. That's what it was, because those wipes, y'all saw that was quicker and easier. It's a lot of red over here. Yeah, for like the 10th time. Hey, Candice. We're really going to go. Hello, Nailu. Forgive me if I pronounced your name wrong. Warm hug to you too, Kim. As I was coming home, I was driving in and out of wannabe snow, but it was more like flurries, but it was more like rain. And the salt trucks were out, which was good. So I did get home at a good time because when I stepped out of my car, I heard so it's already freezing in the parking lot. But I am home safe, and so I'm glad that I left when I did. But go ahead and subscribe if you're not. There's lots of content. I do have a troll play playlist, and so if you did enjoy just seeing the look in the beginning, if you were here for that, check out my troll play playlist to see other looks that we did, that we were just playing in makeup and having fun. And on that note, y'all, wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night, and hopefully I will see y'all again soon. Bye. Bye. I'll do these three because this one is yellow too. Bye. Oh, and then my thumb is green. Bye, y'all. Thanks again for keeping me company.